Welcome to the channel The Stoic Way, where we embrace wisdom and the timeless principles of Stoicism to help you navigate life with clarity and purpose. Today, we're diving into 8 things men should not do with women, whether it's in relationships, friendships, or everyday interactions. These insights will help you foster respect, maintain your values, and build meaningful connections if you're ready to level up your mindset and avoid these common pitfalls. Let's get started. Number 1, treating women as equals, fundamental, human right. Gender equality is a basic human right. Treating women as equals ensures that everyone has the opportunity to live with dignity, freedom, and fairness. Social justice and fairness. Women have historically faced discrimination and inequality. Promoting equality addresses historical injustices and ensures a fairer society for all economic growth and development. Empowering women contributes to economic growth. Studies show that economies thrive when women are given equal access to education, employment, and leadership roles. Improved decision-making. Gender diversity in leadership and decision-making processes leads to better outcomes as diverse perspectives. Foster innovation and inclusivity, healthier communities. When women are treated as equals, it benefits families and communities educated and empowered. Women are more likely to invest in their children's health and education, creating a positive ripple effect, breaking stereotypes and bias. Equality challenges harmful stereotypes about gender roles and fosters a culture of respect and understanding. It helps individuals pursue their true potential without being limited by societal expectations. Global progress and peace. Societies that treat women as equals are often more peaceful and stable. Gender equality is critical to achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and fostering a harmonious world. This introduction highlights the ethical, social, and economic reasons why treating women as equals is essential for building a just and prosperous society. Number 2, introduction to managing emotions in discussions. Importance of emotional awareness. Emotions influence how we perceive and respond in discussions. Recognizing emotions, both ours and others, is the first step to managing them effectively. Impact on communication. Emotional states can either enhance or hinder communication. Positive emotions foster openness while unchecked. Negative emotions like anger or frustration can lead to conflict or misunderstanding. Role of self-regulation. Managing one's emotions ensures clarity, prevents impulsive reactions, and allows discussions to remain productive and respectful. Active listening and empathy. Demonstrating empathy and truly listening to others can help diffuse tension, validate feelings, and build trust in conversations. Techniques to stay calm. Practices like deep breathing, pausing before responding, or reframing perspectives help maintain composure, especially in heated discussions. Setting boundaries and expectations. Establishing respectful communication norms and recognizing when to step away from unproductive dialogue ensures healthier interactions. Growth through emotional mastery. Managing emotions in discussions enhances personal and professional relationships, fosters mutual understanding, and contributes to long-term emotional intelligence development. Number 3, the importance of honesty. Foundation of trust. Honesty is the cornerstone of trust, which forms the basis of healthy relationships. Whether personal, professional, or societal, without honesty, trust erodes, leading to instability and conflict. Moral integrity. Being honest reflects a person's moral values and integrity. It demonstrates a commitment to truth and ethical behavior, which earns respect and admiration from others. Promotes self-respect. Honesty fosters self-respect and self-esteem. When you align your actions with truth, you can feel confident and proud of who you are. Improves communication. Honest communication eliminates misunderstandings and fosters open dialogue. It ensures clarity, which is crucial for resolving conflicts and building strong connections. Encourages responsibility. Honesty teaches accountability. Admitting mistakes and taking responsibility for them helps individuals grow and learn, both personally and professionally. Builds reputation. An honest person is often viewed as reliable and trustworthy, which builds a positive reputation. This can lead to better opportunities and stronger relationships, creates a positive environment. Honesty inspires others to be truthful, creating an environment of mutual respect and authenticity. This positive influence can ripple through communities and organizations, fostering collaboration and trust. Number 4. Here's a concise lesson on respecting personal boundaries. Definition of personal boundaries. Personal boundaries are the physical, emotional, and mental limits we set to protect ourselves from being mistreated or taken advantage of by others. Importance of respecting boundaries. Respecting boundaries fosters healthy relationships, builds trust, and ensures mutual respect. It also prevents misunderstandings and conflicts. Types of boundaries: physical boundaries, personal space and physical touch; emotional boundaries, respecting feelings and emotional needs; time boundaries, respecting others; schedules and priorities; material boundaries, handling others, belongings responsibly; mental boundaries, respecting differing opinions and beliefs; signs of boundary violations, unwanted physical contact, ignoring someone's no overstepping by making decisions on behalf of others, pressuring others to share personal information. How to set personal boundaries: clearly communicate your needs and limits. Use I statements each. I need some time alone right now. Stay firm and consistent about your boundaries, responding to others' boundaries. Listen actively when someone expresses their limits, apologize and adjust. Behavior. If a boundary is accidentally crossed, avoid taking boundary setting personally. It's about respect, not rejection. Benefits of respecting boundaries: enhances self-esteem and personal empowerment, strengthens relationships by creating a safe and respectful environment, promotes better communication and understanding. Would you like me to expand on any of these points? Number 5. Seeking personal growth, not validation. Define personal growth versus validation. Personal growth is the journey of self-improvement, focusing on skills, knowledge, and emotional resilience. Validation involves seeking approval or recognition from others, which can be fleeting and superficial. Intrinsic motivation over extrinsic rewards. Growth thrives on intrinsic motivation, driven by personal values and goals. Validation often ties to external rewards, leading to dependence on others for self-worth. The pitfall of chasing approval. Seeking validation can trap individuals in a cycle of trying to please others, limiting authenticity. It shifts focus away from self-improvement toward conforming to societal expectations. The role of self-awareness. Personal growth begins with self-awareness, understanding strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations. This clarity helps align actions with personal values rather than external opinions, developing a growth mindset. A growth mindset embraces challenges as opportunities for learning. Fostering resilience, it prioritizes progress over perfection, reducing the fear of failure, tied to external validation, internal validation, and confidence. True confidence arises from internal validation, knowing one's worth, independent of others' opinions. Cultivating this mindset empowers individuals to take bold, authentic actions, long-term fulfillment through growth. Personal growth leads to lasting fulfillment by enhancing skills, relationships, and self-understanding. Unlike validation, which is momentary, growth contributes to sustained happiness and purpose. By focusing on personal growth rather than validation, individuals can lead a more authentic, empowered, and meaningful life. Number 6. Introduction to avoiding objectification. Understanding objectification. Objectification occurs when individuals are treated as objects rather than as whole, autonomous beings with thoughts, emotions, and agency. It often reduces someone to their physical appearance or a specific role, neglecting their humanity. Root causes of objectification. It stems from societal norms, media portrayal, cultural expectations, and power imbalances. These factors often promote the idea that a person's worth is tied to their physical attributes or utility to others. Types of Objectification can manifest in various forms such as sexual objectification, dehumanization, commodification, and reducing someone to a stereotype or role. Consequences of objectification. It leads to issues like self-esteem, problems, mental health challenges, and perpetuation of inequality for society. It sustains discrimination, limits diversity, and reinforces harmful stereotypes. Role of media and culture. Media often perpetuates objectification through unrealistic beauty standards, hypersexualization, and one-dimensional portrayals of individuals, especially women and marginalized groups. Empathy and respect. Avoiding objectification begins with acknowledging and respecting others. Individuality, inequalities, and autonomy. Practicing empathy helps in recognizing the complex humanity in others. Fostering change, challenging objectification, requires efforts such as promoting diverse and authentic representations in media, educating about respect and consent, and addressing systemic inequalities. This creates an inclusive and equitable environment. For all. Number 7, introduction to embracing open communication. Definition and importance. Open communication is a transparent and honest exchange of ideas, thoughts, and information. It fosters trust, collaboration, and understanding among individuals or groups, making it a cornerstone of effective relationships in both personal and professional settings. Key characteristics. Open communication is characterized by active listening, clarity in expressing ideas, mutual respect, and a willingness to consider diverse perspectives. It eliminates barriers caused by assumptions or misinterpretations, benefits in personal relationships. Open communication strengthens bonds, resolves conflicts, and promotes emotional well-being. It helps individuals express feelings, needs, and concerns, openly reducing misunderstandings and enhancing trust. Impact in workplaces and organizations. Open communication encourages teamwork, innovation, and productivity. It empowers employees to voice their ideas and concerns, fostering a culture of collaboration and accountability. Challenges and solutions. Fear of judgment, hierarchical barriers, or cultural differences can hinder open communication. Addressing these challenges requires creating a safe environment, encouraging feedback, and practicing empathy and inclusivity. Role of technology. Modern tools like emails, messaging platforms, and video conferencing facilitate open communication across distances. However, over-reliance on technology must be balanced with personal interactions. To maintain human connections, strategies for embracing open communication practice, active listening, and avoid interrupting. Be clear and concise while expressing thoughts, cultivate an open-minded attitude, provide constructive feedback, create an inclusive and judgment-free environment. By embracing open communication, individuals and organizations can build trust, foster collaboration, and achieve shared goals more effectively. Number 8, taking responsibility for personal actions. Understanding accountability. Taking responsibility means recognizing that your actions, decisions, and behavior have consequences, both positive and negative. It's about owning up to your choices and acknowledging the impact they have on others and your environment. The importance of integrity responsibility is closely linked to integrity acting. With integrity means being honest about your actions and owning up to mistakes instead of avoiding or blaming others. This builds trust with others. Learning from mistakes, accepting responsibility for mistakes is crucial for personal growth. When you acknowledge what went wrong, you gain valuable insights that help you improve and avoid repeating the same errors in the future. Empowerment and control. Taking responsibility empowers you. It puts you in control of your life and outcomes. When you stop blaming others or circumstances, you become proactive in making positive changes and improving your situation, building stronger relationships. Personal accountability strengthens relationships. When you take responsibility for your actions, it shows maturity and respect for others. It fosters trust, understanding, and healthy communication. Setting an example. By taking responsibility for your actions, you set a positive example for others, especially in leadership or family roles. It encourages a culture of accountability and responsibility in your social and professional circles. Overcoming the victim mindset. taking responsibility helps break free from a victim mentality rather than feeling helpless or blaming external factors. You recognize that you have the power to influence your own life and outcomes. This approach nurtures personal development, resilience, and a sense of control over your actions and decisions. In conclusion, practicing Stoicism offers us valuable insights into how men should approach their relationships with women by focusing on self-control, emotional resilience, and respect. We can avoid toxic behaviors and foster healthier, more balanced interactions. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our actions and reactions, embracing virtues like wisdom, courage, and fairness. So let's reject impulsive actions like manipulation, possessiveness, and disrespect, and instead cultivate traits that uplift both ourselves and others. By doing so, we create stronger, more meaningful connections built on mutual respect and understanding. Stay grounded, stay mindful, and always strive to be a better version of yourself.